Hey y'all, how's it going? It's your R&B queen slash hospitality queen, Tierney AK Vibes and Pinky. So not sure if you can tell by my voice. It kind of hurts to talk. I mean, honestly, I'm hoping this is just the chronic sinusitis, but other than that, I'm good. I'm just trying to like stay healthy. So far I'm on a good streak. Overall, I mean, other than, but overall I'm good. I've just, I mean, I'm used to it. I mean, I feel like I constantly have these bad sinus headaches and I think it's usually triggered by allergies and stress. Those are, I would say, two of the top triggers, and the exercise induced asthma is a factor. So it's all kind of like connected. I mean, I think it's good to be self aware how things are connected because they are. I mean, that's just the nature of life. I mean, they are. I mean, mental health is connected. I mean, physical health is connected. I mean, it all be like a connection for real. I mean, connection is a real thing. Can't let me stop. But no, it was a good day. Got to hang out with some girlfriends of mine. We had some nice dinner and just spent time talking. It was great. And these past 2 days I've just been getting much needed rest. Because I be filling in for everybody else. Like, what if I need to call out? You know, and I'm kind of. It's like I can tell I'm kind of be debating about that, but it's like I try not to do it unless I have to because it's like otherwise that just defeats the purpose like and it's like when I was other people's age I would call it all the time. But I've had to learn, that's part of work on self that I've had to learn is having a good work ethic. It's like showing up when I say I'm going to, like, I think, in some regards I'm good at about doing what I say I'm gonna do, like, especially if it comes to like if I say I'm gonna be home, I'm gonna be home when I say I am, like, I mean, as far as like showing through my actions with other things, like, and that takes time, but it's like, I think that's an area of self I'm working on is like, doing what I say I'm gonna do. Like, if I say I'm gonna, like, and I guess, like, I have to work on, like, if I say I'm gonna surrender a bad habit, I have to actually do it. Like, I can't just, but anyway, let me not get into that. But yeah, I mean, the sinus headaches are debilitating, but I got a lot of good rest, and man, I tell you, like I slept. I mean, honestly, I was in a fetal position. I slept most of the day yesterday and today, so it does make me wonder if it's if I do have whatever's going around. I hope I don't, but maybe I do because I have slept a lot. It's like, is this too good to be true? Like, you know, because this doesn't really feel like normal fatigue. This feels like something's off. But, at the end of the day, I know my body. People can say what they want, but they can dismiss all they want. But at the end of the day, like, I know my body best, and I know when if something's not right with it, it's not. I don't have to have a medical degree to know that. Like, but anyway, the main thing is I know what I have to do to take care of myself, and I have to I can't just talk about it. Like, I can talk all I want in the weekend self care tips and Wellness Wednesday and shit, but like, I have to actually align with what I say I'm gonna do. Like, it all goes back to that accountability thing. But now I can feel it. Something's going on. I don't know, like, if this is a cold or if it's allergies. I mean, it's definitely the chronic sinusitis and stuff, but I mean, I've got the humidifier going, I'm drinking tea, I'm having soup, I'm eating healthy. Like, I've really been eating really well. Like, it's not like I haven't been eating enough. Like, I've been eating pretty good. So I'm doing like everything I'm supposed to be doing. Well, most, like, yeah, it's like basically I am. But people want to think otherwise, so it's like whatever. Um, but I just let people think what they want. I mean, I know that I have to, anyway, let me not get into that. But yeah, it was a good day, and yesterday was a good day. I mean, yesterday was pretty boring. Like, I really didn't do much. I mean, I got a few chores done, so it's like I have to be kinder to myself because that's kind of part of the self care is being kinder to myself and like treating myself with the respect I deserve because yeah, I mean, it's like doing things that are like self sabotaging, right, is not self care. And I'm grateful to have 13 days sober. Um, God, I don't know what this is. Like, I just have not felt good at all. Like, you know, when you sense things are off, like before you have a certain sickness and you're like, okay, something's not right here. That's kind of how I've been feeling because, I mean, it could be nothing, but it could be something, you know what I mean? But anyway, at the end of the day, like, only I can make the executive decision, like, if I choose to call out or if I don't, if I save that for another time. I mean, if you think about it, calling out as a budget, I know people that watch this video are probably not going to want to hear that because they're going to be like, if I'm sick, and all this bullshit. You know, it is bullshit because it's like, yeah, like you can still kind of like, well, I think you want to have a balance. Like, you don't want to call out all the time because then people are going to get tired of that shit real quick. I mean, but you also don't want to be coming in if you have something contagious. Like, like there's just certain things you shouldn't come in with. Like, if you throw up or have a fever, like, you just shouldn't come in with that. Like, period. Like, that's just, like, that's non-negotiable, okay? Because, like, or at least if you do go in with that, like, you gotta wear the mask. I mean, like, it just astonishes me. People that come in with something contagious and they're not wearing the mask. And it's like, and it's like they never wear the mask and they wonder why they're sick. It's like, what do you expect? I mean, seriously. But I could go on a whole rant on that. You know, but I can't worry about what other people are doing. I have to, stay in my own lane. It's a nice way of saying mind my own business, and sometimes we don't want to mind our own business because we want to get involved. And I've learned to just not get involved because it's like that just takes too much time and energy. Like, you know what I mean? But no, it was a good day. And the main thing is like, regardless of whether this is the chronic sinusitis and allergies and whether it is another sickness brewing, it's like the main thing I'm doing what I can to take care of myself, and that's really the key here. Like getting proper sleep, like which I have been overall, and overall been more consistent with it, which I've noticed. I mean, definitely more so than the past. I mean, that's for damn sure. But yeah, I mean, those are the key things. Like even those basic self care, like eating properly, getting proper sleep, like it's things that sometimes we take for granted that we may think are so simple, but they're really not. I mean they are, but they're not at the same time, because it's like if you think about it, it's really minor or matter, but at the same time it's not always that simple, as people make it seem. Because yeah, but I'd be hooked on this song "Let You Love Me" by Rita. So this piano version, I've done this cover like 1,000 times, probably not literally, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, like, I'll see how I feel in the morning. And, I mean, I really try to save calling out for, like, if I have a fever or if I can't get out of bed at all. Like, if I can't do any interaction, like, because it's good to save it for when you really do need to call out. Because I think some people are like, oh, well, I'm going to call out for this. It's like it's totally premeditative. Like, they totally plan it, the way that, like, people with addictions plan their addiction. You know what I mean? Like, it's so obvious. Like, they're like, oh, well, I'm sick, and I'm going to call out because, it's a very selfish mentality. Like, it's a very narc mentality. Like, oh, I'm just going to take the whole week off because I'm sick. It's like, so the fuck is everyone else? It's like, but it's interesting how my perspective has changed. When I was the dark light days, I would call out like there was no tomorrow. Like I would call out because of a sore throat or some shit like that, But now I'm like, no, I'm gonna save that for if I absolutely really, like if it's really bad. And it's the same with, well, appointments. I'm kind of like, it depends, but I mean, and it's true that yeah, sometimes if you're sick, you're sick, but it's like people got to realize they can't call it every single time they're sick. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to sound controlling. I'm not trying to sound like this type A, like, crazy person, but I mean, seriously, because like, that's something I've learned as I've matured, is that sometimes you have to rally even though you don't want to. Like, sometimes you do have to kind of like step it up and like get your shit together, like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, you can't call out every time. Like, people got to realize they can't call out every time they're sick. Like, that kind of just, but like when it comes to work on self, people got to figure that out for themselves, because if they have the whole I'm sick mentality, oh, take it or leave it, this is the way it is. No, you can do something about it, instead of feeling sorry, it's just like, but sometimes people are not where I'm at the self, and I can't expect them to be a certain way, you know, I have to like stay in my lane and be like, as long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm trying to rally through, even if and it's easy for me to pull the resentment card and the victim card and be like, well, if I can come in with chronic sinusitis, they can come in with something so minor compared to what I go through, right? But I have to realize that I never know what's going on in their personal lives, that may, because people probably don't always call out, think about it. People that work in a workplace and have kids, sometimes they have to call out if their kids are sick too. It's, that's what we have to consider. But if it's someone that doesn't have kids, like, okay, it's just you, yourself, it's like, come on now, okay, let me stop. But no, I have no right to judge because, a lot of times we don't know what's going on. But sorry, this is a long ass introduction. This is what happens when I take my Vyvanse at 4 a.m. I don't recommend it, it's because by the end of the day, you're just like, fuck this. Like, I'm just, done with the day. But, it's about balance because I don't want to take it like fucking 3 p.m. because then I won't sleep, think about it, It really is about balance and about mindfulness. And, but anyway, let me get into this. All right. Okay. Should have stayed with you last night instead of going out to find trouble. That's just trouble, yeah. Think I run away sometimes whenever I get too vulnerable. That's not your fault, yeah. I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. Wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I tried. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Say what's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me now. Oh, I wish I wish I. Every time it gets too real, every time I feel like sabotaging, start rolling again, yeah. Every time I'm pushed away, really wanna say that I'm sorry. I say nothing. I wanna stay the whole night. I wanna lay with you till the sun's up. I wanna let you inside. Oh, heaven knows I tried. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me. Say what's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me now. Oh, I wish I, yeah. Oh, I wish I stay with you till the morning, lay with you till the sunrise, show you that you're my only. The sun's up till the morning, the sunrise. Oh, heaven knows I tried. I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me, yeah. Wish that I could let you love me, yeah. Say what's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me now. Say what's the matter with me? What's the matter with me? Oh, I wish that I could let you love. Wish that I could let you love me now. Oh, I wish I.